Hello? Hi, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, but welcome in. So good to see you all here. What is going on? What is going on? Oh my God. I have so many things I want to say and talk about. I don't even know where to start. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to do. I also just got off of work, so I'm a little crazy, okay? I'm a little crazy. I'm gonna try talk about all the good things today. And also, I'm gonna say hi to everyone. Oh my God, there's 50 of you in here. Welcome in, guys. Zach with the National Hot Dog Day. Happy National Hot Dog Day, everyone. Welcome in. Ashley, hello. Going for my nighty walk and ready to listen to one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, you are so sweet. Enjoy your walk. Homie, hello. Welcome in. Cat Lady, hello. Macy Moon, Not Another Esper, welcome in. Lovey Waltz, welcome in. Craxton, welcome in. Alicia, welcome in. Nick Secret Bar, welcome in. Nick Gamer, hello. Diana, hello. Umi Cupcake Cosplay, welcome in. Fuwo Fuwachu, welcome in. If I say anyone's names wrong or you have a preferred nickname, yell into the void. Kamasoto, welcome in. I'm gonna lose my spot. There's so many of you. Morel the Curious, welcome in. Chef Panda Cosplay, hello. Usagi Lunaya, welcome in. Gods, welcome in. I lost my spot, but a collective welcome in to everyone. If I missed you, feel free to say something else. Fua is fine. Okay, cool. Just got done with my D&D adventure. Well, welcome in. Oh my God. Okay. I don't even know where to start. Sorry, my brain is like, girl, you just got off work and this is insanity. Melissa, hello, welcome in. Oh, look, Stream Elements decided to join us. How nice. I have a few things I want to say before we get fully into it. I also have a lot of stuff pulled up for us to talk about. Thank you for 1,500 subscribers, climbing towards 1,530 already. I don't know what y'all are doing, but thank you so much for over 1,500 subs. Like I said in my community post, I don't know how this happened. Okay, 2 weeks ago, I was at 1,009, and now Valko has brought us together, and I'm so happy that anyone here found me because of my Valko videos. It is my dream and hope that he comes back to the game so that I can stream it again, and so that we can all collectively freak out over him. That's my biggest dream and hope. But thank you so much to everyone that's been a part of this journey with me. If you haven't seen my community post already, I decided to donate all of my June YouTube earnings, which, spoiler alert, isn't a lot. But I decided to donate it all to various charities in Valko's name because of your guys' generous support with the gifted memberships, the super chats, and all the things from the last couple of streams. So thank you so much. Because of that, we ended up getting one of the fundraisers to its goal, and that was all because of your guys' generous donations. So thank you for becoming members. Thank you for the super chats. I super appreciate that. I've made the decision to donate all of my July earnings to the Valko charities as well. I won't get that paycheck until the end of July, but all of it is going to go to more Valko charities. Hopefully we can get a couple more to their fundraising goal. It is going to be more than what we did in June because of all the additional memberships. Some of you guys also willingly became members on your own, so thank you for doing that. I super appreciate that. And I'm so happy that all of us came together like this too. By the way, speaking of members, there's 3 tiers of membership, and it's the second tier that I do the members only podcast. But because so many people became members at the lowest tier, I'm going to release the members only podcast the next episode to every member so you can all listen to it as a thank you for all of the support. That members only podcast is like a behind the scenes of me and the channel and some of the juicy stuff. So if you're a member of any tier, you're going to get that probably sometime this weekend, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you again for all the support. If you also didn't see my other community post, we're going to do a celebration stream probably in August. I might try and coincide that with the Fields of Mystria 1.0 release because everyone wants me to play that, I guess, for the celebration stream. But you can go vote on games you want to see in that stream. And I am planning some surprises for that as well. It's going to be a 6-hour stream. There's going to be fun things like giveaways, incentives, and more. So make sure you have your notifications turned on and make sure that if you're not in the Discord, you join the Discord. Welcome in, new sub. Is it Krisha Garcia? Let me know if you have a nickname, but welcome in. Hashtag Valko is love. Yes, I know. I'm not sure when exactly, but if I try to time it with the Fields of Mystria release, it'll be sometime between like August 5th through the 8th, I'll say. TBD when exactly it will be, but somewhere around that time frame because everyone wants me to play that. Princess Avi, welcome in. So yeah, thank you. Big collective thank you for all the support and love. And if you're a member, I hope you enjoy that podcast episode coming out soon. Thank you for the gifted memberships again. I think, is that my main thank yous I wanted to say? I think it was. I can call you Krisha? Okay, cool. I'll try to remember that. If I forget anyone's nickname, you know, just feel free to remind me because we've had so many new people come in and I'm trying to remember and I'm trying to put your icons to your names as well. You're going to be on vacation. Oh my gosh, I hope you enjoy your vacation. Happy early stream in case I can't make it. Thank you, Crexton. That's so sweet of you. Hopefully we'll plan it out so you can make it. I still have to work out the details with my husband too, but we'll see. Macy, he's loved. I know. Sorry, I put him on the screen. I mean, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry that I put him on the screen because we can just stare at his bicep while we talk. Oh my God. What is happening? What is going on, you guys? My big-chested wolf king. Truly, I could talk about his chest all day. I really could, and his biceps. I deleted lats to free up space and re-downloaded games to distract me. That's honestly so smart. That's so smart. Always a pleasure to see the wear fridge, for real. Yeah, okay, so I woke up this morning to some Discord pings. Thank you, by the way, to everyone that was tagging me and stuff in Discord. That's how I found out about this. But if you didn't know, there have been some articles that came out over on the CN side, like CN Media, that for lack of a better term, kind of like, I'll say cleared Valko's name. They kind of made the argument that the overseas demand for Valko and the movements that have been going on for him are such a positive thing. And they suggested that Infold should perhaps consider that in releasing his content. They said more than that, but that was like the gist of it. So, like, to my understanding, the fact that this came out in media outlets is huge because it's been so different up until now. So it almost feels like it's reframing his name and putting him in a more positive light, which is awesome. Awesome to see. I don't usually like big muscles, but it was Valko's personality that made me like him. But now I might be starting to like big muscles because of him. That's so real. That is so real. It is such amazing news. I have the articles pulled up here. Sorry, I took them off the screen. Actually, one of the articles put this picture, and I stared at it for like 10 minutes, maybe. What is this? This is with the jacket falling off the shoulder. I mean, anyway, I digress. I digress. Oh no, hello, welcome in. I love your guys' names. It's so much fun for me to say out loud. Welcome in. And Kaylee, hello, welcome in. Look at him. Lexi Nerd is hot. I tell you to look at it, but we already are. Like, oh my god. And the gloves? I mean, put me in that man's lap, okay? Did I just say that out loud? The news about Infold's move to another country? Wait, I didn't hear about that. Unless you mean like the stuff that was going around about maybe them going to Singapore? Yeah, not only that, but it came from the NDRC, which is an official government media. The whole point is that they can't be bought to just run to just any story. So this is huge. It is so huge. It is so huge. Careful, Caleb might catch you. Sorry, Caleb. You might have to share me, Caleb. I'm falling all over again. Me too. Pink Bear, hello, welcome in. Go off, Queen. You guys are so funny. Okay. So this is one of the main articles. I think this is the NetEase article that came out. And sorry, it's using Google Translate, so it might be a little bit weird. But this is the one that says, with overseas players continuing to voice their opinions, how can Chinese games translate global feedback into increased content? I am not going to read this whole thing, but I will here. I will put it in the chat in case you want to open it and look at it while I look at it. The thing that stuck out to me was... Where is that paragraph? Oh, I guess it was maybe the first paragraph where they were talking about the overseas petitions in Valko's name, plus the signatures and the charities. They even mention here that we raised over $9,000 for wolf conservation project. I think it's like a lot more than that, if I remember right. And then they noted that overseas demand continues to emerge. Unlike the initial comments and emotional expressions that emerged during the early stages of the game's controversy, the actions of overseas players have now continued beyond the originally scheduled launch date. That's huge, because what they're saying is that the fact that we've continued to make noise even past July 9th is what caught their attention. That's insane. That's insane. The Nightstar Dragon, hello, welcome in. It's okay. Joy wants Caleb to find another girl to share him with someone else. Caleb, you're just gonna have to share. I mean, you know. Yeah, it's so good. It's almost my birthday. If he comes out on my birthday, oh my god, that would be the best birthday ever. I mean, I hope that he comes out on your birthday. For your sake and because it's soon. They know and follow us. I know. Yeah, they've seen things. So they do say a couple of important things about it too. But like they mentioned here that they know some users were inspired by Valko to download or come back to the game. That's pretty huge too. They mentioned that Love in Deepspace is not a product that relies on a single market, so they admit over 40% of the spending came from regions outside of China. That's us. That's the revenue they're getting from us outside of China. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot. That's a lot. Things like Diamond Drought, the lighting fix for darker skin tones, and the lack of story content. Oh, with such big news, do you think we should keep pushing to get the fixes to problems that global players have been having for a while? I think Yes, I think we should. In my opinion, I think we keep up the fight for Valko. Because just because this stuff came out doesn't mean that it's over. Like, I don't think it means that the fight and what we're doing is gonna end. And then I think we should continue to push for the things that we want. Because they do need to fix a lot of stuff. This whole article is pretty much saying like, hey, Paper Games / Infold, you might really want to consider your global market. And that's part of that issue. Yeah, continue to boycott and protest until Valko is back, and then the issues are addressed, and then we fight for these issues too. Always keep fighting for better quality of life. So true. A lot of us have been pushing both for Valko and quality of life and bug fixes, as well as content updates and refreshes for the battle modes. Yeah, like the problem with the Diamond Drought is huge. And we have to keep fighting for that too. Nikki Player here. I came into this whole mess through fandom cross-pollination. I'm so happy for you guys. Oh my god, well, welcome in. Is it Bukesub? Let me know. I probably said that wrong, but thank you so much. I'm an X-Infinity Nikki player myself. This is very huge. I don't want to lie, I'm tired, but I'll fight until we get Valko back. I totally get that. I'm tired too. Everyone in here, please make sure you're taking care of yourselves first. Make sure you're taking breaks from social media, because if we burn out, we're of no use to anything or anyone, so you should come first. So please, please, please make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Nice to finally get numbers for how much Global spends when only some CN players act like we should have no say. I agree. 40%'s a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, there's totally so many other issues that POCs face in the game. I agree. I want more unicorns and abyssal chaos stories and an increasing or reset of the level rewards. I agree. I think that would be one of the best things they could do. Like, in general, for the game. I know, it has been hard. I also have not been playing the game. And I got a notification. I was on my iPad, and then I got a thing from Caleb that was like, don't you miss me? Don't you, like, miss our home? And it made me scream. Yes, I do miss you. Yes, exactly. Yes. I'm so glad that you said that. Is it Solera Princess? I'm so glad you said that. We're all working together. Yeah, which means that we can take a break because there's other people that are still fighting. Ooh, I'm doing good. How are you? Split is roughly 60-40, so having antis from all over saying that we shouldn't get a say was really upsetting. Solera is fine. Okay, cool. I know. I agree. Caleb needs the hush. We're fighting a war here and he is not helping. I know, like, don't tempt me, Caleb, okay? I'm trying to be an activist, sir. Thank you. Okay, this article also went on to say that... Where's that paragraph that stuck out to me? Oh, it was this last one, but some of the context that they added, basically they were saying they don't think that this means that companies should adopt completely opposite content standards for different markets. The basic character settings, content quality, and value boundaries still need to remain consistent. However, in terms of specific product arrangements, companies have a wider range of tools than simply launching immediately. Or permanently canceling, including delaying versions, revising text, adding character backing, conducting targeted testing, and reassessing user needs. I feel like that was just a big, hey, Paper Games, you didn't have to go nuclear. That's how I read that. Like, you had some other options. Maybe you could have, like, looked at the marketing for it. Maybe you could have looked at his, like, the way you're presenting his character. I don't know. But The important thing is that they're saying, for Chinese content companies building global brands, competing overseas ultimately relies on the ability to consistently produce high-quality content, understand different users, and translate market feedback into products. While minimizing controversy is important, if risk management simultaneously shuts down content areas with potential demand, the company may lose not only a role, but also a group of existing potential users. AKA, if you went global with your game, you should care about all of your audiences. And currently, lots of your audience is making a big stink about Valko. They did have better options than doing that, for real. Hey, Infold, you didn't need to pull the big red button. This choice is too risky. The don't do it button, for real. For real. I love how I was early to stream but late to the start. Sorry, my dad called. Oh my gosh, Ashley, no worries. I hope everyone's doing well. Settling in for the joy tea. Welcome, welcome in. I hope you enjoyed your walk. Yeah, I think what they did was definitely a CYA approach. Cover your butt. But there were so many things, in my opinion, they could have just done better in general. And their CYA approach was very like last minute, obviously. I found a fellow Caleb girly. No one ever understands why he's my favorite. Oh my gosh, you are in amazing company. Caleb is my guy. Caleb is my guy. I love him. He's my favorite. I went to his birthday event in my area and there was a cosplayer. There's a Caleb cosplayer, and my husband encouraged me to sit on his lap. And I did. And he took a picture of me. My husband did that. So he's also in support of Caleb, which is great. I know. You joined because of Caleb. I love that. I was screaming. Okay, well, okay. I have to find the Polaroid because there's a Polaroid picture of it that the cosplayer signed for me. Oh yeah, my husband was like, girl, this is your chance, girl. You gotta sit on that man's lap. Mine wouldn't dare. No. I mean, mine drove me to this event and was in full support of the ridiculous amount of merch that I bought. He was amazing. But the embarrassing thing was that the cosplayer, like, we took a Polaroid and the cosplayer signed it and then he gave it to me. This is so embarrassing. Genuinely, I might sound stupid when I say this, but genuinely, I don't know if he was still in character when he said this, but as he presented the Polaroid, and it was like face down so that no one could see the picture, when he presented it to me, he said, "You're so gorgeous." And I just swiped the picture out of his hand and I said thanks, and I ran. I ran. I left the building, I left the state, I left the country. And I left my husband there. Just standing there. And it was so hilarious and morbidly embarrassing for me because I made the mistake of doing the cosplay interaction valid. Literally, my fight or flight kicked in. The way I grabbed it out of his hand was so aggressive too. Like I snuck my hand in there in between his palms. I yanked that Polaroid and I was like, goodbye. See you later. But the worst part was that I did that cosplay interaction at the beginning of the event instead of waiting for the end. So then for the whole rest of the day, he was there and I was there, and every time we made eye contact, I died a little inside. I died a little bit. Joy got the zoomies. I really did. I really did. I didn't know where I was running to. I didn't know where I was going. There wasn't anywhere for me to go. So I ran outside and I was like, well, it was an indoor event. And I was like, well, I gotta go back in there because I was in the middle of buying something and I can't, can't just leave. Run, Forrest, run. My hubby like, what just happened? I saw them through the window. They were both laughing at me. They were both laughing. You just ran away. I ran away. I actually ran because who says that? Who says that? Even if you were in character, dude, why would you say that to me? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say, if you're dressed as Caleb, don't call me gorgeous, okay? That's just run, Forrest, run. Video game husband and IRL husband solidarity. For real. Yeah, I know. The fact that he was in support of the whole interaction and then he didn't even chase after me, my husband, I mean. I don't know. Because you're gorgeous? Truly, I'm not. Truly, I'm not. But when you have a man that's dressed like Caleb in his DAA uniform, no less, say that, I passed away a little bit. I think he was like, why did I do this? He's like, she'll be back. I have the car keys. Literally, yeah. Like, where was I gonna go? He had the car keys and it was like some shopping center. There was nowhere for me to go. There was nowhere for me to go. So the walk of shame back inside the building was maybe worse because, mind you, there was a line of women waiting to take a photo with the cosplayer. I ran past all of them too. So, walk of shame. Walk of shame when I went back in. I turned red. You are gorgeous? Oh my god, stop. Exactly why I love Caleb, a man in a uniform. Oh my god, seriously. Seriously. I watched you like, oh, she's back. Oh, there were definitely giggles when people saw me walk back. Because I walked in and I was like, you know, like, hi, don't look at me. I'd react the same way. What else are you supposed to say? Like, to do? Because again, genuinely, I don't know if he was in character because technically the interaction was over. Bold of him if he wasn't. Husband was right there. Cosplayer definitely knew that was my husband. I would melt if a Caleb cosplayer called me gorgeous. I was melting. I just realized right now that when that happened, I left. It was at a boba tea shop, the event. I abandoned my bubble tea because I ran out and I left it on the table and I never went back for it. You should have come back in with one of those sticker mustaches. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I hope your hubby immediately jumped online and ordered a Colonel outfit. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. You know, Erica, he didn't, but I've been trying to convince him to do it. I've been trying real hard. Hubby said we're not doing this again. I really should have gotten one of those mustaches, but I'm telling you, every time the cosplayer and I made eye contact after that, I looked away. I was like, I don't know you. I don't know you. I've never talked to you. We've never seen each other. DRP Artistry, welcome in. It was serious if you forgot the boba. For real. It was, I barely drank any of it too, because we got it and then we were next in line for the cosplay. So it was sad. But you know what? I got a bunch of Caleb merch made up for it. Fingers crossed for Halloween. I hope so. I mean, I told him that's your time to shine for me. The boba died. It really did. Well, the embarrassing thing was I saw it sitting on the table after that all happened, but there were people sitting at the table and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go and like, it's me and get my boba back. I let it be. Just don't do that again. Oh, I told my husband a few outfits that he needs to get thanks to Love and Deepspace. Girl, I love that. I love that. My husband's avoiding the chat, obviously. He's one of my mods. I see he's not in here. Let's start a fundraiser to get Joy more boba. It was a good boba too. It was themed. It was themed for his birthday. It was called the Baby Apple. And it was apple flavored with green apple popping jelly things. It was so freaking cute. You know, did I show you guys this? They gave you this at the event. How cute is this? How freaking cute. I died when they gave me this. I know, I abandoned it. It was so terrible. Boba died a sad and miserable death, and it was so good. I need to go to a lads event at some point. This lads event like fell into my lap because it was on Instagram. I had no idea. And then I looked at where it was and I was like, oh my God, it's like 20 minutes away from my house. We gotta go. We gotta go. Isn't it so precious? They had 2 different ones that you could pick. And I picked that one. And there was a really cute vendor who just gave me this. He just gave me this for free. Look how cute. It's a pin, but I haven't pinned it to anything yet. Fate told you that it was your time. For real. For real. Yeah, the vendors there were so nice. I keep hyping this person up, but the person that I got this book from, the memory cards in it are not included, but it has like space for like 80 of these cards. Her name is The Art of Mozzie, and she was the nicest soul ever. She makes all of her own lads merch. Just so cute. I love her. Go check her out on Twitch. She streams on Twitch. She has an Etsy shop where she sells this stuff too. So if you want cute lad stuff, she has like car decals. She has, I can probably show you this. I don't know if you can see the little apple on my mic. She gave me that. She has a bunch of stuff that you should definitely check out. Imagine if they have a Valko one. I know. So cute. Shut up and take my money. And it's like good prices. I know there's a lot of places I feel like don't do lads events. I live in like a bigger city area, so I'm quite lucky that we have it, but she's on Etsy, so check her out. And she streams, and she talked about the Valko stuff. You can follow her on Instagram. Super funny. Can't recommend her enough. Anyway, now that you all know my super embarrassing I sat on a Caleb cosplayer's lap in front of my husband and dozens of other women story, shall we move on? Lovely, hello. Welcome in, Lovely. So good to see you, Lovely. I love that you came in right as I finished retelling the story of the Caleb cosplayer, which I know you know, because you were here in the Fields of Mystery stream when I cried about it. And you ran out leaving the boba. I know. I'm part of a group doing an event this weekend. Guys, I've seen on Instagram that there are cities doing Valko events. So I don't know how one finds those because they keep landing in my feed, but they're usually in a city I'm not in. I don't know. Check it out. Go on Instagram. I find lads merch at some point, like for the holidays. I love all the guys, but my mains are Silas, Zane, and Valko. Let's go. Why can't events happen in my area? Oh my gosh. I wish they just happened everywhere, honestly. We have all 6. Oh my god, that's amazing. Now I want a boba. Low-key, I do too. But I want the Caleb one specifically. How does one spell the artist's username? I got you. I got you. Hold on. Let's just link her in the chat so you all can check her out. I love her dearly. Art of Mozzie. Check her out. I'm looking at what she has here. Oh, I don't know why you can't. I opened a new window. I'm stupid. Okay, this is her shop. That's her little logo. I'm gonna scroll down. She has other stuff that's not just Love and Deepspace, but here's some of her lads things that she has. This was part of the birthday thing I got. Look. This is a car decal. This one, you stick it on like the back of your car. And then that's the thing I have on my mic. And then these, and the Caleb is my favorite ribbon. So cute. I know. It's so freaking adorable. I love all of her stuff. Also, like, look at the prices. Like, girl. Part of me wants to scream like, get your bag, but the other part of me is like, thank you for the affordable stuff. I don't know. There's one for all the guys. Here's the Silas one. I think maybe she went to a Silas birthday event and had this. Look how stinking cute these are. Picture of joy. Use these as emotes. Oh my gosh. If we get, I think it was 12 more memberships, I can unlock another emote slot. Bye, Kaylee. Thanks so much for hanging out. I can unlock another emote slot when we hit 12 more memberships, and I have a Valko one ready to go. I have a Valko emote that is the cutest thing ready to go. And I'll keep it permanently. But yeah, this is so true. This made me think of emotes too. Like, her art style is genuinely just so cute. Is there more? I wonder, I didn't look through all of her Etsy. Oh my gosh, this, she had this there too. Stop. Stop. So cute. Yeah, I think it would be fun to add for the celebration stream more emotes. YouTube locks it behind memberships, sadly. I don't know how Twitch does it, but once you hit like the tiers for YouTube, you unlock the slot forever. So anyone that's a member right now, you know, we have some of the Joy ones. We have some stuff from Old School Story of Seasons, and then we have this. That's after my dog blew, but I'll add a Valko one when we hit the next one. Yeah, so check her out. Her art style is just the cutest thing. And a lot of these are stickers too. She had a sticker book where you can stick your stickers on the page, but then you can unpeel them and stick them somewhere else. So like they keep your stickers alive. like for a long time, if that makes sense. Did we talk about the news yet? We were touching on this article, and we were talking about basically like how CN Media came out and importantly we're like clearing Valko's name and sort of suggesting that global audiences and markets do matter and that paper games should care. But then we didn't get to this last paragraph, which was like the big thing I wanted to talk about. My wallet's crying. I want it all. Genuinely, yeah. I'm gonna buy everything in this catalog. Let's go. She's also on Instagram too, if you wanna follow her there. Angelica, welcome in. I know so many of you guys have come in, and I'll try to say hi to you as I look over and see like a new name in. But Goopy Greens, welcome in. I need all that now. That's so real. I need it all too. Okay. So this last part of the article I think is maybe the most significant part, but this is from NetEase, and they said here that whether Valko will be reinstated should be determined by paper games based on content quality, market data, and long-term planning. However, the continued growth of overseas petitions has provided a significant signal. When a character can generate signatures, creative works, charitable activities, and offline actions in multiple countries and regions, re-examining and product validation of them is not merely a response to public opinion, but may also be a repricing of global user needs and existing content investment. I mean, like, that's totally a call to action for paper games, in my humble opinion. They are pretty much saying that, like, you know, just because we're saying this in this article doesn't mean that Valko's coming back, which is true. For anyone that's in here, they're not, like, this article and the authors of this article aren't the ones saying, hey, we're going to bring Valko back. They are saying that his reinstatement is going to be determined by paper games. But I feel like it's important that they have this call to action in there for them, saying like, hey, all this stuff happening overseas, like Valko has been generating positive movements and your global audience matters, so maybe you should care. Skulls of Smiling, welcome in. I'm super late. What happened? I will link this article in the chat again for you guys if you... Oh, no. Or I'll just make it not be in English anymore. That's fine. But here. You guys can take a look at it. This article is basically... It came out in NetEase, and CN Media has pretty much like cleared Valko's name at this point, and they've said in this article that overseas we've generated a lot of positive traction, a lot of signatures, a lot of fundraisers in Valko's name, and pretty much saying like, hey, paper games, you should care about your global audience because the game is a global game. And they do say in this article that his reinstatement is up to paper games at the end of the day. It just feels a lot like they're suggesting strongly like, hey, because of all this positive stuff happening, it's important to think about Valko as a character and what he would mean to your global market. He's bringing back Infold for real. My favorite part was legit the government telling Infold, yo, you gotta communicate better with your players. For real. By the way, just a reminder, avoid interacting with trolls, haters and antis, and bots. Lovey, thank you so much for saying that, because I see some comments here too in chat about like hearing speculation that some of the antis, bullies, bots might come out. I've heard that too. I want to say a couple things about that just so everyone stays vigilant. People are passing this link from XHS around saying that, look, the antis are back and they're they're doing terrible things and saying mean things. Just the dates though, look at the dates. These are from before. So just like be vigilant. Like look at dates. I'm not saying that the antis won't come back out, but people spreading stuff like, hey, they're already here. Some of this stuff might be from the initial backlash. So just be mindful of that too. Yeah, don't feed the clankers, for real. Literally just avoid them. Like report them and move on. Don't even respond to them. Don't pay any attention to them. Some of them are definitely bots and whatever. Don't give them the time of day. Trying to avoid fandom wank because it's exhausting. Yeah, for real. That goes for anywhere that you see that, not just like if you're on XHS, but literally anywhere. If you're on X, if you're on Instagram, if you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, report it. Just report it. There were some comments in my last YouTube video that attacked Valko. Thank you to all of you guys who went in there and you reported them. That's exactly what you should do. In case you see that in people's like videos and whatever, just report them. I block them from the channel so that they can't come in here too. I try my best, and that's all we can really ask. Yes, the loud minority doesn't represent the majority, for real. I've no doubt in my mind that some of this hate will surface again and we'll see things like that, but don't interact with them. I feel like that's just the best thing I can say. Yeah, block, mute, and report. That's the best thing. Literally, like, I reported someone that left a nasty comment on my last video, and I quite literally reported them for harassment and bullying because that's what they were doing. And then I blocked them from the channel. So I think the reason why Infold is so silent is because from their perspective, they've been in an echo chamber of hate from Chinese social media for the past 2 weeks, and they don't use VPNs. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when we can expect a statement. So like, I want to be very clear that this stuff, what we went over here so far today, doesn't mean he's coming back. It's super hopeful though. I think this was the gateway we needed to open at a chance of having him come back. So this is a big milestone, but this is not like an announcement from Paper Games. We need to wait for them to make a statement about this and have them tell us when, if and when, he's being reinstated into the game. So I think one thing that helps us to continue doing what we're doing is to not assign artificial dates for like, this is when Valko's coming back. I have no clue. I don't think any of us really have a clue when he could possibly come back. So for sanity's sake, I would say don't assign like artificial dates. Like maybe they'll announce it for when they say Raphael's new myth, or maybe it'll be like October or December. I don't know. It could be soon. It could be not soon. It could be a while. I don't know. It could be a lot of things. Spread love, not hate. Yes. Do you think this will be enough for Infold to bring Valko back? I think this was the pathway that we needed to open in order for the possibility to be truly entertained for him to come back. This is a huge milestone. Like all of the efforts we've done so far, the charities, the content going on out about him, the petitions, all that stuff mattered because it got their attention. And we don't stop now. That's the key thing too. This doesn't mean we stop. This should just push us all to keep going even harder and to not let this die out. Yeah, it's a great step forward, for real. I think it'll be enough for them to be aware, at least, is what I'm saying. Yes. Yes, exactly. I mean, I've no doubt now that Paper Games is aware is aware of all of this stuff, and I just hope that they choose to address it soon. I keep telling like my community, strike while the iron is hot. At the same time, again, don't come for me, but from like a business standpoint, as someone that works in a similar industry, the fact that they released his PVs, got backlash, defended him in that backlash, and then canceled him, I could understand if they kept their silence up for a little bit longer, because then reverting their canceling of him isn't like the best look. So I think they're probably going to try to have some kind of internal meetings and align on what their next step is. If they're going to bring Valko back, they're probably going to try to figure out the best way to reintroduce him into the game. And I hope, because this article calls out that he's like a romanceable, it's my hope that they don't do something like, well, we'll push out his main story, but he won't be available as a love interest yet. I hope they don't do that. I hope he comes out as intended if they release him, if that makes sense. That's what I hope. I'll keep going until they speak up. Yeah, that's honestly the best mindset, is that we don't stop until they say something. Waiting and continuing to spread love, staying away from hate and rumors, and having hope. That's exactly the best thing that we can do, for sure, for sure. And the affirmation that global is a big part of their revenue. Yeah, that is huge. It is huge. I know if they did do that, it would be an uproar, because he was always marketed as a love interest. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, they reinstate him, it should definitely just be like, this is the way we intended for him to come out. I also hope, like as a footnote to that, I hope that they don't change anything about his cards. You know what I mean? Like, if it was a card or a Bond story, I'm not sure, but when he was actually on her balcony, because that was like the thing that caused backlash too, please don't change that. Please don't change that. Any player of Love and Deepspace knows that that was not their first encounter with each other, and he didn't just hop onto her balcony. It's so clear that his first encounter with MC was when she was fighting him in that other scene, when he was like, you think you can just be a wolf because you wear our skin or whatever. That was so clearly their first encounter with each other. When he was on the phone saying, I'm entertaining a friend, not when he was on her balcony. They've already known each other and established some kind of a relationship. So please, Paper Games Infold, if you're in here, if you're watching this, please, for the love of Xavier, please don't censor his cards. I beg you. Yes, please, and please don't change that. Don't change that. Don't change that. Don't do that. Leave it. Leave it the way it was. My heart would break too. Yeah, his face card, again, Paper Games Infold, if you're in here, please. If you're going to come out and make a change because you understand the importance of appealing to your global audience, please also understand that your global audience loves Valko just the way he is. There. I said what I said. Also, if you're in here, Paper Games /Infold, this is an otome game, okay? The purpose of that is that there is someone for everyone. So it would defeat the purpose if you changed Valko and made him more similar to the existing 5. The purpose of that is someone for everyone. He was a breath of fresh air, and he should stay the way you planned him to be. If you're in here and you heard that, I really hope you did. Yes, give us the original, for real. He's perfect, yeah, just the way that he is. It would be a full celebration if they announced Valko debuting as a love interest with a PC port. With a PC landscape. It would be a dream come true. Yeah, I mean, I guess while we're going, if you're in here, Infold/Paper Games, we need a PC port, like, please. People are buying whole ass iPads to play your game, okay? Pardon my language. Pardon my language. We don't want the Temu version. That's so real. Lady Nora, hello, welcome in. Yeah. People are buying whole ass new devices to play your game, okay? I am one of those people. Okay? I bought an iPad to play this game. And now I'm not playing the game because you took this man from us. So, could you just, like, I don't know, just think about that. A PC port would be great. Please. Melissa, hello, welcome in. My storage is dying. My iPad is new. And even for me, going in the home feature makes it hot enough that I could fry an egg on there. So you gotta help us, please. Content creators have been asking for a PC port for a year. It's not the easiest thing to stream on an iPad because, like, for me, it's projected up here this way where one of my monitors is, but the iPad is here. So I feel like I'm like this, you know, the whole time, and I don't like that. Not gonna lie, if this game ever does reach PC, the amount of modding to reveal the amount of modding to reveal everything during the scene will be record-breaking. That's so real. And I am in support. I'm in support of that. I want the modders to help us get what we came here for. Okay? Like, please. Please. Exactly why they won't do it, I know. Joy will install those mods. I mean, if Silent Whispers is gonna do it, watch them do it. Oh my god. Yeah. But truly, like, the bigger issue is please put it on PC because I don't know how anyone is playing this game on their phone, to be honest. But I have a really bad old phone, so. Release Valko and let us sniff each other. For real. I was hoping that after Valko, after all their main characters and foundation were in place, then they would do quality of life and optimizations. And I think, you know, one battle at a time. This is war that we're in. Currently, we're in the Bring Back Valko war. When we win that battle, the war's not over. Then we have quality of life. Then we have bug fixes. Then we have better ways to be free to play. All that stuff. I want to play with his ears. Me too. Literally my phone when I play. Oh no! See? It gets hot easily, see? Where winds meet and Love and Deepspace take up the same amount of storage. I've heard of, yeah, where winds meet. I know, that's insane. That is insane. I hope they optimize because I don't have a PC. Yeah, I mean, if they're going to optimize, they should optimize for all platforms for accessibility's sake, because someone over here has it on PC, someone here has it on iPad, phone, whatever. We need all the optimizations and accessibility. They took my dog. We're told to release him. Where'd my dog Infold? Yes. Oh, by originally I meant like if Valko had released when originally planned. Yeah. And I hope he gets released as originally planned. Everything. We're all writing letters from the trenches of war to our collective werewolf male life. For real, I know. I know. I'd need an iOS version for Apple computers. So if anyone in here uses Apple, like you have a MacBook or something, don't quote me on this, but I think technically you can download the game on your Mac via the App Store. I think you might have to map the buttons and stuff yourself because it's obviously made with like touchscreen in mind. But because you have App Store on your MacBook, I think the download should work. And I think I've seen like tutorials on YouTube for how to do that. I have an iPhone 13 and can't install it. Yeah, I didn't even bother with my iPhone. I didn't even bother. Yeah, it is still phone ratio though. This is true. In my head, it would have made sense that maybe the original plan was once the main cast was done, then they could focus on improving the rest of the game. Yeah, I agree. I think that makes sense. And I think, I don't want to like speak for everyone, but given what's happened, I feel like our priority is Valko first, optimizations after. Try deleting your iMessages. That's been there forever. Yeah, I'm embarrassed to admit how many iMessages I have, but you know, personally, I just got an iPad as soon as I was able to. Yeah, but the iMessages is so real. That's so real. They take up a lot of space. I haven't played the game in ages and only wanted to re-download for the new release. They mentioned that in their article that like so many people were gonna come back for Valko. Infold, Paper Games. You have returning players waiting for you, waiting. Yeah, improvements could come right after Valko. I need a tablet. Which one do you use? If that question, your quality, was directed at me, I have the new iPad Air. I forget like the model number, but it's the new iPad Air. It's the purple one. And I've never had an issue like downloading anything. Granted, I splurged and bought the 1 terabyte. So that's part of it too. Maron, welcome in. You're live. Girl, I'm live because CN Media came out today and they pretty much like cleared Valko's name and said, hey, Valko has gained positive attention overseas and people are signing petitions, fundraising money in his name, and maybe Paper Games should care more about their global audience. So this was like the best news we've had in 2 weeks. Fancy iPad Air. It's been amazing for Love and Deepspace. Gotta go, Joy. I have to sleep soon, so see you later. Bye, Macy. Thanks so much for hanging out and have a great night. Yeah, I mean, that's why I got the 1 terabyte, because I did my research on Love and Deepspace and I saw so many things about the storage problem. And I decided, you know what? I don't want to deal with that. So I'll just get the 1 terabyte and see how it goes. Now, funny enough, I had problems initially installing the game, like it kept not working. But ever since then, it's been smooth sailing. Isn't it so amazing, Madon? Isn't it so great? They did say in the article that reinstating Valko would basically be Paper Games' decision to do it, but they were like nudging them, kind of like stating, hey, because it's a global game and you have these global market trends, you don't just produce the game for your China player base. You should care about everyone. So I don't know. We'll see what they do. I hope this brings even more good news in the future. I hope so too. I know that you wanted to download the game for him. So I really hope so. I hope so. I have to admit, I didn't like him with the first trailer when they added more of the features and interactions. He grew on me and then they just euthanized the man. And the first trailer, I feel like now we have a better look at him. You know, like the first trailers, I was like, okay, who's that man? But then I agree. When more of his stuff came out and we saw how he was, I was all in. They're like, nudge, nudge, Infold, please, release him. Seriously. I know, they literally said, dude, imagine the money. These people had thousands of dollars ready to spend on Valko. You didn't bring him to the game, so they went and donated it for the wolves and for the kids and the girls. So, ding dong, you know? I was weirded out by the 4 ears. I feel like a lot of people had that reaction. But there was like a big part of me that was assuming we wouldn't always see them too. So I don't know. I'm really curious what it's actually like. Please, Infold, release him. I know his combat was so unique and what he was saying was so funny too. Now we're cooking. I'd give him my fingers to bite on. He looked like so much fun in the cafe. He looked so silly and goofy. Also, like, I want to say 2 things because you never know who's in here listening. I'm not saying that Infold is in here. I highly doubt that they are, but I just want to say 2 things about the slander and the smear campaigns that came out about Valko. Have you all noticed that they neglected to recall that there was a chunk of time in the Moon Howl Party trailers where you could hear MC laughing and giggling away? Why would she do that if he was ever a threat to her? She sounded so genuinely happy and pure, and obviously has like this dynamic with Valko where they could just be goofy and play with each other. Oh my god, your quality, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, woo, $10, thank you for the 10. For anyone that missed it, I donated all of my YouTube earnings from June to Valko charities. You can see my community post about it and see which charities we funded. But we got one of the fundraisers to its goal. Thank you so much for the 10. And I'm gonna do the same for July. I'm gonna donate all the July stuff. So any supers and memberships and all those things, just know it's gonna be donated in Valko's name. Thank you guys so much for the support. I know, the laughing was so cute. Your quality, thank you so much for subbing too. I appreciate that. I love lads, but I feel like a lot of parts of the game needs to stop being neglected. Yeah, I agree too. Oh my gosh, I know. Their laughing was so sweet. Antis also hated that MC was visible and could be heard in the trailer. What? That's so insane to me. I thought it sounded so freaking sweet and adorable. Yeah, that was just like, I hated that came out about him because it's like, obviously she feels safe with him. She throws herself into his arms at one point. In either, it was like the Bond or in one of the 5 stars. I think it was the Bond because it was when we could hear her voice. I don't understand. The other thing I wanted to say, because like the slander and the smear campaigns for just like Love and Deepspace in general and paper games, like the accusations of what they're promoting, such BS. Because as much as, yes, there are morally gray characters in the game and some questionable things that happen, it's like people all forgot the good stuff in the game, like how much the game promotes consent. Do you guys remember Nightly Rendezvous? I'm not trying to give away any spoilers, but Silas had a card. He done asked MC for consent more than once. I'm just saying, like, I don't believe this stuff that it's like trying to promote violence or any of that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and their relationship dynamic did feel very refreshing, like something we don't have quite in the game. Consent King, for real. For real. Yeah, he had a collaboration with a self-defense thing. Yeah. There are questionable things throughout the game, but Valko was the one that was a step too far. Yeah, the Valko stuff was... The issue with the Valko stuff was that no one experienced his content in the game. So for anyone to have ever come out at one point and say, oh, he's trespassing and he's gonna hurt MC, like, how do you know that? Did you play his card? How do you know that? You're just picking apart clips that you see and putting them together to prove the point that you want to say. You know what I mean? I didn't get to see Nightly Rendezvous. Isabella, I didn't either. But I watched the Silas card because I know I'm never gonna get it. There's asking for consent in there. And that's what actually drew me to the game. I was like, what? I know, Valko's such a green flag, for real. The way his expression softens when he sniffs her in the trailer. I don't want to ask stuff that is probably already known, but what were the main reasons why Valko was hated? I think it was a variety. I think he was attacked for the way he looks, like appeal to Western audiences. The attack that if he comes out, Infold would neglect their other love interests and whatever. I think some people just like didn't like him, and then they said then he was a scapegoat for some of like the potentially negative or controversial things in the game. My favorite was Absolute Zeal. I watched that too. Oh my god. Homie, are you still in here? Homie, go watch that. I know you're not playing the game. Just get yourself a treat. Go on YouTube. Look up Absolute Zeal. Don't just watch the Kindled, okay? Watch the entire card. And then DM me later. I wish Valko was here too. I wish he was here too. I think it was because people didn't like his looks, and a lot of people were surprised and they were afraid that their favorite love interest would be neglected. Yes, I think that's where a lot of this originated from. And then it took an ugly turn and it snowballed into something much worse, because then it turned into like, well, now we're removing Xavier's World Underneath chapter. Now we're blurring out the Catch-22 numbers and whatever. Things that like Valko was never ever associated. Like that had nothing to do with him. Unky, hello, welcome in. I made it. Hi, Joy. Welcome in, Unky. I recently became a Silas main. It'll hurt so bad not to pull for him, but it hurts more without Valko being gone. Oh, you're a Raphael main? Yeah. Yeah, that... I mentioned it in my last video about the Raphael myth. We haven't heard anything yet. Given timelines, I'm assuming we would hear about that soon because Infold said it would be revealed in July. The other part of me is kind of like, Paper Games, you must know that coming out and introducing a myth right now might not be like your cutest idea ever. So truly, I don't know what's gonna happen with a Raphael myth. I don't know. Emilio, hello, welcome in. Yeah, the 731 thing has been in the game since April, and it was part of Xavier's world underneath, but somehow this stuff just snowballed into the worst way possible, and Valko became a scapegoat for everything. And, you know, the other part of me that just, like, all of this doesn't sit right with me because I said it in my video, Love and Deepspace is a fictitious game at the end of the day with fictitious storylines. And I'm not saying that you can't criticize fiction. I think you can criticize fiction. But the concern I have when we're taking out chapters like that, because suddenly we're saying like, oh my God, you're doing that because of the actual 731 thing. I just worry about like creative freedom being suppressed while fully realizing that this game is developed and made in China and they have different regulations and stuff there. I get that. No one had said anything about it. It's been out since April and suddenly it became an issue. So it's hard not to feel like it just got associated with Valko and it was all just bad timing. Valko looks so good here. I know. That's why I left it up. That's why I left it up here. To be honest, I think once all the characters are out, it's more of a reason for Paper Games to take steps to optimize. I agree too. I agree. Oh my gosh, hello, welcome in. Is it Renice? You tell me how to say your name, but welcome in. So good to see you here. I just found the channel, just discovered y'all. Well, welcome in. We've been talking about a lot of things. Mostly Valko, but a lot of things. Hopium, but would love they announce Valko coming back before the myth is announced so I can pull for it because I'm a Roth main. That's my Hopium too. Can I complain about something? I know this is like supposed to be a good, happy stream, and it is. This is very good news, what's happened today, but I just want to get something off my chest a little bit. The Radiant Fantasia, aka the Pulse Hunt banner, the purpose of that was for the Valko cards, no? Without it there, it's live in the game right now. If they reinstate Valko into the game, whether soon or not soon, they better just do that again, because the whole point of that was to get his new cards. So I'm just saying, I just really hate that it came out without him there. Like, dude, the point was for the Valko. Like, what? And what are people gonna do that don't care about the X-Space Echo banner? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it was for. So Infold just better, like, if you reinstate Valko, make sure you do that too, so people have access to his new cards and can get to know him. It's such a waste without Valko. Yeah, like, if I were playing the game right now, I would not have a use for it at all. My Valko and MC Mies finally started dating in Tomodachi Life, so I'm making that my hopium. Let's go. Oh, Rena is, I don't know how else you can say it. Is it Rena? Did I say that right? Yell at me if I didn't. Yeah, bad marketing for sure. Like, why? The better lengthen that yeah, they better lengthen it and give us free pulls. Yeah. Yeah. I want them to pay for my emotional damage. I want them to pay for my emotional damage. I didn't even touch the banner. It hurts to look at it. Because the whole point was for Valko. Yeah, what's gonna happen with those blue wishes if there's no new love interests? Seriously, like, at the very least, at the very freaking least, if there's, I'm not saying this is true. If Valko doesn't come to the game and we truly, truly don't ever have a new love interest, in my humble opinion, the least they could do then is add some other 5-star cards to X-Space Echo, reduce the number of reruns for banners, and instead just let people get it through X-Space Echo. People have like 900 of those. Thank you for subscribing. At least do that. At least do that. Because otherwise you're making people wait for these reruns all the freaking time while being slow with new content updates. That X-Space Echo also particularly sucks if you're a Silas and Caleb main, because they have like nothing in there. They have like nothing in there. Don't give them any ideas for free. Infold. If you want to hire me, I work in a very similar space. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Stream makes me want to come back to the game regardless. Not gonna lie, I miss the game so much. Thinking about it without Valko though makes me like not want to play. Help? Your quality help with what? Or combine reruns. Oh my gosh, yeah. Seriously, because I initially started playing for Silas, switched to Caleb. I didn't even try that hard, and I got all of Caleb's stuff from X-Space Echo and all of Silas's stuff so fast. And now it feels so dry waiting for Caleb's stuff to rerun all the time. Yeah, I missed the game. I just know that I plan to stay free to play for now. Yeah. I'm still not playing. Should I someday decide to go back, if Valko's not there, I would be free to play too. If they don't bring him back, as much as I love the game, I won't keep playing because I can't support a game industry that makes decisions like this and not communicate with their global players. Yeah, that's so valid. That's so valid. I miss Caleb, but I will not come back unless Valko comes back. I truly believe if Valko doesn't come back, that they're gonna scrap storylines that they've had and rewrite them, and it's just never gonna be the same. It's never gonna be the same. Lily, welcome in. It's so nice to see you too. If Indulgent Scheme card gets a rerun and Valko comes back, you should pull. Yeah, I would definitely pull. I do not have Indulgent Scheme. I don't have Painful Signal. I don't have his Spring card. I forget what it's called, but I don't have that. But if they rerun these things and Valko's still not in the game, I'm not gonna pull. I'm not gonna pull for them. When Valko returns, we need a special event from Infold. We need something. Well, we need like a celebration. We need something. If Valko doesn't come back, the lads might not be the only ones angered. Although lad's fandom might not be the only ones angered. He better come back. Better come back. I shelled out money for Painful Signal. Listen, I admit I will at least dolphin for Caleb. Occasionally I might whale, but at least dolphin for him. However, as badly as I want Painful Signal, if that rerun is gonna happen soonish without Valko, I'm gonna not get it, and it's gonna suck. It'll be painful. I want all the Caleb cards. Me too. If he doesn't come back, all the Valkyries need to start our own Werewolf Harem game starting Bimbo. Who's basically Valko. I'm in. I'm in. What are the chances, though, that he comes back? I think that's a hard question to answer. I do believe, though, that this stuff happening has opened the door for him to really come back. And now it's just a matter of, I think the ball is in Paper Games court. What are they going to do with it? I don't know. What does whale and dolphin hate? Okay, so anyone please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I am not a gacha player expert by any means. My only experiences with gacha games truly are Infinity Nikki and Love and Deepspace. But when you say that you whale on them, it means that you spend a lot of money on them. I don't know how one defines a lot of money. And a dolphin is like in between being free to play and being a whale. So if you dolphin, you'll spend some money. Maybe you'll do more than just like an Aurum pass. Maybe you'll buy like a pack and stuff here and there. A whale is going to be someone in the context of Love and Deepspace who will get the card, R1, R2, R3 the card, get the outfits for them, do all the things in order to get everything related to like a love interest to get their affinity up. So it's like the amount of money that you spend. Yeah, a huge amount of money. Yeah. See, I have not spent thousands in Love and Deepspace, but Mr. Joy, are you in here? Mr. Joy, cover your ears. I have spent hundreds. I'm a free-to-play gamer, so I can't answer this, but I do have no good luck in most of the games that I play. Yeah, and I think free-to-play truly means you are free-to-play, but I don't know where people fall if you just get the Aurum pass, and that's all. Google says a typical whale spends $100 to $1,000 a month. That's a really big range, in my opinion. I definitely spent over $100 when Caleb's Netherlord came out. And then I did that again for his birthday because I wanted the birthday card from last year too. I didn't have it. And then I ranked them up. So, oh, then I'm not a whale. Oh yeah, and the you can get like the recolors of the outfits and stuff too. I probably spent a little over 200 in the 1.5 years playing, so I'm pretty low spending. Yeah, there's all kinds of different ranges. I'm gonna go back on working on my nails for the World Cup finale. Hope y'all have a good time and really hope Valko comes back. Bye, Erin. Thanks so much for hanging out. You got a sweet community? Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a great night. See, when we work, money gets us things we want. Oh my god, you're so funny. Yeah, it is worth it sometimes. And listen to me, okay? I want to say this. Well, I want to preface this first by saying that I realize everyone's situation is different, and please always take care of yourself first. Always do what you need to do to take care of yourself first. If you are a person who ever has the extra funds to spend on Love and Deepspace, but you're also like, I don't know if I want to do that because it's a gacha game and whatever, the game's not forever, whatever. Just, I want to kindly remind you that if you have the money and want to spend the money ever on a gacha game like this, and it brings you happiness for any period of time, don't feel bad for spending money. Nothing is forever, okay? You certainly don't go to the store and look at a shirt and go like, well, that's not always gonna fit me, so I shouldn't buy it, you know? Like, yeah, this is gonna go away one day. Don't feel bad if that's what you enjoy. I'm closest to a barnacle, probably. Unky, shut up. Not the barnacle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Dang, she got everything? Hacker, I mean? What? Oh my god. Spent over $1 million on the game? I don't know how. I mean, to each their own. Yeah, if it gives you some measure of happiness, it is worth it. Yeah, don't ever feel guilty about it. Spent over $2,800 over the last 18 months. Some months all I get is the Aurum Pass, but I spend money on the wedding and the Throne of Arrows banner. Yeah, and if it made you happy, then good. Good. Unky, you're at least a Krabby Patty. Oh my god. I'm like a tuna. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. I, for the longest time, resisted the urge spending money on Infinity Nikki. But I caved and I got that outfit, like the first outfit that had the veil. I caved. I caved. I am so sad that I wasn't playing Love and Deepspace during the wedding banner because I need it. I know I haven't been playing the game, but I'm this close to getting Caleb to 100 affinity, and I want a wedding photo shoot with wedding clothes. I want it. Oh, I've definitely spent more money on Love and Deepspace. Mr. Joy, cover your ears. I think I'm getting close to the 1,000 in total spending. Oh my god, the ballerina outfit in Infinity Nikki low-key almost made me want to go back and play Infinity Nikki. Low-key. We got our rings. You should have played the Witness in Deepspace. I was not playing lads at the time, and it makes me so sad. I got Caleb to 100 on the cancellation day. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Zelda Skywalkers. That's brutal. That is freaking brutal. I'm so sorry. I was also not around. I need the wedding and the spring cards. Better question is what, Caleb? I don't want. I know. I mean, okay. But here's the thing. I'm just saying, if Valko comes back to the game, we need him in a wedding banner. What's gonna happen to him? He needs a wedding outfit, a wedding card, and a Valko MC wedding fit. So either make him come out and rerun the banner with the wedding stuff with him in it too, and or Wedding Banner 2.0. I'm just saying, when we launch Valko, Wedding Banner 2.0, because I think we're all ready to marry him. So I'm just saying. The ballerina outfit slaps. Yeah, it low-key made me want to go back to Infinity Nikki. You can go back and watch my live stream. I tried to play 2.0 and I liked it. It just didn't keep me hooked. After over 700 plus days playing this game, I'm terrified to know how much I've spent. I have 100% of Zane and Caleb's cards and only missing no defense zone for Silas. Listen, 700 days is a long time. It's a long time. I didn't like Roth when the wedding banner was out, but now that he's one of my mains, I like get itchy knowing I don't have the outfits. Oh no, I feel you. I'm constantly itchy at the fact that I just started playing the game at the beginning of the year and that I missed so much. Because, Unky, don't you dare say anything. The reason why I didn't play Love and Deepspace sooner is because I'm a self-proclaimed combat weenie. I'm a combat weenie. Shut up, Unky. Don't come for me. And I thought when I saw the game, I was like, I can't play this game. I'm too combat stupid to play this game. Turns out that wasn't true. Partially because sometimes I play in auto battle and partially because I like the combat in the game. So I kick myself all the time. Like, girl, you weren't playing the game because you were scared of the combat? Are you so for real? Wedding rerun for Valko? Oh my gosh, yes, please. Dark green tail suit would go so hard. The Infinity Nikki story is actually quite good now from 2.0 onwards. I've heard. I uninstalled it from my PC. But I could maybe be convinced. Combat weenie? Yeah, I'm a combat weenie. Please, don't watch my past Fields of Mystery live streams when I went in the mines. Please don't do it. Just really embarrassing for me. Me too. Combat gives me anxiety. It makes me so nervous. But I'm okay with it in Love and Deepspace because it's all instance-based. So I know when it's coming. And plus you can use like the cards and your protocors and whatever, but still. Don't watch them. Plot twist, Joy skipped Caleb cards on purpose. The thing is, I had a complete 180 on Caleb. When I first saw him, I was like, yeah, he's cute, but I don't know if he's my type. Also, transparently, initially, I didn't know what I thought about his voice, but now I think his VA is a god sent from above to bless my ears every day. So now I love it. I really hope they give us more interesting combat because I find it so fun, but the game makes it impossible to level up and stay interested since the levels feel so repetitive. Broken Biscuit, I agree with that. So much. And like the deep space orbits, at some point, truly, they feel like you cannot pass those higher levels unless you spend months leveling up your protocors and your cards and whatever the hell else, or you spend money in order to level everything up. And I hate that. I spent months clearing Caleb's level 80. Months. And it was terrible. I'd take it over Dark Souls. Oh my god, that was your first fighting game? Oh my gosh. I combat with confidence of a mediocre man. All smashing, and then I'm like, I nailed it. Let's go, Erica. I love that. See, I start swearing like a sailor, and I start saying really mean things to the thing I'm fighting in the game, and I still do poorly. I really thought I wouldn't know how to handle the combat in Love and Deepspace at all, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Before Boycott, I've been on level 140 since February. Oh my god. See? That's what I mean. Like, it's just hard for it not to feel like you have to spend money on it at some point. And the reason I hate that is because there are things locked behind the clearing the orbit levels. Namely, like, affinity is what bugs me the most. I really want Valko back because I was so hyped for his combat. Oh my gosh, I know. And his combat like, I want them so badly. I hate the one that spins. Oh yeah, oh my, I hate those too. Yeah, I agree. I would love new mini games with the arcade section. I would love that too. Like, we have kitty cards. Valko needs like puppy something. I was almost ready to commit actual hunting misdemeanors over the dang deer wanderer. Oh my god. That's so real. Oh my gosh. Skulls of Smiling. The MC combat outfit that goes with Valko's. I'm so upset we didn't get that ponytail. That ponytail was everything. I am a sucker for long hair in these types of games. And that long updo. Oh my god. That better reinstate Valko with that immediately, please. I know, I am so sick of claw machines too. I don't even play kitty cards anymore. I just exit. I know you only get half the coins. I don't care. I just exit because I'm done with it. And I only actually play claw machine if there's a new plushie in there. Otherwise, I just exit. My headcanon for Valko is that he never needs to buy kitchen stuff because he could make them with this metal e-ball. I love that. Xavier with a long pony, dead. Don't save me. That's so real. I love a high ponytail too. I really do. It would be nice if for the weeklies we had a phone call or a mini date mini game. Truly, that would break up the monotony so much. I feel like an issue I have with Love and Deepspace is the dry periods waiting for like either a banner or something that has your mains in it. I would love like a weekly thing you could count on with them while you wait. I hate the phase transitions that drain your time. Oh my, I hate it too. I don't know why it's in the game. I wish I got Infinity for doing the VR things with the guys. Oh, like sleeping with them. Oh my gosh. I wish we got Affinity for doing that too. It's so cute. Spin the bottle with all the love interest. I would play. I'm just saying, I would play. But I wish we got Affinity for doing that stuff with them too. Even if it was just like a little bit, because the Affinity grind just becomes too much at some point. Because then you're really just waiting for like weeklies at the hope of getting a new plushie or the meow badges. or a banner where you can get a card. The period of time from getting Caleb to 70 almost to 100 now has been the longest period ever. Yeah, the timer has to start before. Yeah, the timer starting before you get there is so stupid. It's so stupid. Another thought of a weekly task, reading a letter from each love interest, doesn't even have to be voiced. That would be so cute. Yeah, that timer, I know. It's so stupid. And then sometimes I've had it where I'm running and then the game lags before I make it there, but the timer is still going. And I hate it. That's why I'm really disappointed in this last update, to be honest. Besides Valko, it was crazy dry. It was insulting. We got a kitchen, some new home feature stuff, some poses, some like photo poses, Radiant Fantasia for who? I don't know for who. For someone. What else? Was that it? Was that everything that we got? It was so stupid. Imagine Valko cuddling you from behind and hugging his tail as you two sleep. I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna faint. That would be so sweet. We already know he's a nuzzler. Oh my god, he's a nuzzler. Just here. Let's just put here. Just stare at that. I really want highlights for the hairstyles. I do too. And if we're asking for hairstyles, I want more curly hair. For obvious reasons, but like, just not enough. Give me more options. The couch interactions in home with Valko would have been so cute. They really would have been. Oh my gosh. He would just be the most playful one. Ugh. Please, Paper Games. Please give him to us. We're all begging. We're all on our knees begging. I need him. Yes, curly, coily, and pixie cuts. Yeah, we need more diversity for sure. He's definitely the big spoon, but also loves being the little spoon. I could so see that. Yeah, more buns and ponytails, more textured hair, for real. More customization outside of just photo booth. Yeah, I agree. I also just wish, maybe I'm being greedy, but I don't care. Right now, I don't care. I just wish we could always customize how we look and how the guys look in the kindled, 5-star kindleds, because why do I have to glitch custom hair into those kindleds? And why do I have to wait for you to do this stupid event every once in a while to change the way the guy looks? Just, why can't I always have that? My asexual romantic heart wants him so bad. I love him too. Put the guys' hairstyles in the outfit boxes for banner roll milestones. That's such a smart idea. Yeah, and for the hair to not be so stiff, seriously. Like, I want it to flow in the wind. Hear me out. He would be the type to follow you around over to the bathroom or around a mall or store just to make sure you're safe, or so he doesn't lose you in the store. I could see that. Like a real little puppy. Yeah, exactly. It needs to be permanent. I don't understand why. I don't logically understand why it's not a permanent thing in the game. I don't know what kind of resources or whatever it takes up or what it involves for them to have it on their server, but like, if you roll it out and have it there randomly, Why not all the time? Why not all the time? Yeah, and if we could just change our outfit too. See, my issue with it is that you can go in the photo booth and you can put on some expired promise glasses, garbage, whatever. You can put a different hair color. Then you can pop over to your memories. After you do that, select one of the 5 stars, go into the kindled scene, and the hair that you picked works. Not only does it work, but it's smart enough to also work, like, for the most part, correctly under like a hat, and it works pretty nicely with whatever the outfit already is. So if it already works, why are we glitching it into existence, and why is it not just permanent in general? I don't understand. Cozy by Joshi, oh my god, hi, welcome in. It's so nice to see you here. Guys, if you are not already following Cozy by Joshi, he is a creator here on YouTube, plays a lot of cozy games. Highly recommend you check out his channel. I was in there watching some Stardew, and it was such a cozy and fun time. Can't recommend him enough. Also, check out Joshi's TikTok and Instagram while you're at it as well. I've heard many things about this game. Joshi, we love this game. We love this game. We're currently sad because this beautiful, beautiful man was supposed to come out on July 9th, but they canceled him for a lot of stupid reasons. However, some articles came out. The game is created by a Chinese developer, but it is a global game. Some articles came out in China today, kind of clearing his name of some of the slander and the smear campaigns that were going on. So we're hoping that because of that, and because of the petitions and the fundraisers in his name, maybe he has a chance. Maybe he has a chance. Thank you so much for the shout out. Oh my god, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. He looks beautiful. He's kind of here. Here. I know my face is kind of covering his face, but bicep, big bicep. Bye, Lovey. Have a wonderful night. Thanks so much for hanging out, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Here, I'm sold now. Isn't he just so gorgeous? Yeah, he's yummy, and we love him. Muscles aside, he's genuinely so fine to me. I have nothing family friendly to say about Valko. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Because I could talk about his chest all day. I could talk about that all day. I could even talk about his face all day. For not those reasons. I said that and I realized how that might have come across, but you know. His nose and his lips, I know. Got nothing family friendly to say. I have nothing family friendly to say about all of that. Literally. The armpit is very clean. Look, I guess Valko practices personal hygiene. I mean, well, we love that. We love a good smelling king, okay? We love him. We just love him. He's literally completely my type. It's so wild to me. And see, that's why I want him in the game. I want you to have him so badly. I mean, I want him too, but the amount of Valko mains out there, I want you to get your man. You deserve him. Valko is so hot. Oh my god. Oh, the working out. The working out was insanity. How are you supposed to work out with him when he's doing that? How are you? I mean, I guess because it'll get my heart rate going. Does that count as a workout? Is that cardio? Is watching him do that cardio because it's making my heart race so fast? I think so. Oh my god, Krisha, thank you so much for subscribing to Cozy by Joshi. I so appreciate that. I love Joshi, so thank you so much for sending love his way. Imagine him trying to convince us to work out, especially when you're lazy like me. Look. I'm not saying that he would succeed in getting me to work out with him. I am saying that if he wanted to do some bench presses using me or some pelvic thrusts with me as his weight, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no to that. You know what I mean? Like, you have to work your hips out, and I would sit on your lap, Valko, and you could use me. You don't need a dumbbell or a barbell or whatever. You have me. You have us. All I'm saying. We need more of this thirsty live stream. Joshi, this is basically all I've been streaming the past 2 weeks. My channel has turned into Love and Deepspace. I don't know how that's happened to me, but that's what's happened. Oh, that's a workout. It is. I think it is. I think it's a great workout for Valko. I want him to teach me how to lift weights. He would be so adorable at doing that too. Also, the way that he's just holding whatever this is, whatever that weapon is. I want Valko to throw me over his shoulder. Oh my god, SWTW, thank you so much for becoming a member. I so appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your new members only emotes, and I hope you enjoy the members only live streams, of which there's plenty for you to go back and watch. And I hope you enjoy the members only podcast episode that I'm planning to release sometime this week, if I can. But thank you so much for becoming a glowing star. When we get more into lads, we get more streams like that. For real. I'll play my silly games and I'll just sit on your back while you plank. I mean, yeah, what are boyfriends for? You know? It's a claymore. Oh, okay. Well, Valko, can you just throw me over your shoulder the way you have your claymore like that, please? I would appreciate that. It reminds you of the game Xenoblade Chronicles. I could see that. I could see that. Silas is the only one who has ever carried MC over his shoulder. Okay. What was his card in Lingering Lust? Darkbound Souls? Was that Silas's card? SWTW, now that you're a member, you can watch the members only live stream of Darkbound Souls. Enjoy. Oh my god. When he threw MC over his shoulder, the thing that got me was that he grabbed her by one arm and hauled her over his shoulder like she was nothing, like she was a feather. And I'm just saying, that's how you make me fold. That's how you make me freaking fold. How come I didn't notice until now the way he holds his weapon is hot? I know. Truthfully, everything he does is hot, for real. Wander in Wonder. Oh, the Grassland Romance. Yeah, he throws MC over his shoulder in that one too. In case people don't know, a claymore is a big-ass sword, usually wielded with 2 hands. Oh. I mean, he's definitely handling that with 1 hand. He's definitely handling that with 1 hand. Just saying. I've been wanting to have the workout. Let us have the MC sit on their backs and have MC be in first person point of view so we can take pictures. That would be so funny. Imagine him and your rogue housing together, but he holds himself back and lets you win. Adorable. That would be adorable. He can handle me with 1 hand. Seriously. Am I denouncing being a Caleb main? No, I am not. But I am saying that I would like Caleb on one side of me and Valko on the other. I mean, I've made a different girl for each love interest, and Valko is sitting and waiting for her wolf to come home. That's so cute. I've seen so many people say that they're doing that too. What do you mean he's swinging a 2-handed sword with 1 hand? You're a Xavier main. Let's go. You love a sandwich. Literally. For science. For science, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you would let Valko manhandle you. Put a 1 in the chat if you would let Valko manhandle you. Let's just see. Let's just see how many of you would let this man manhandle you. See? I mean, Infold. Here's your data you need. What is the point of being 5'2" if you won't? Literally. Manhandling, like, what's a delicate way to describe it? Like throw you over his shoulder, kind of like what Silas almost does, the MC. I want the opportunity to get back at him for it. That is such a good point, because it would be so much fun to get back at him for it. He would be so playful about it. It would be so fun. The more we talk about him, the more I fall in love with him. I will give this man all my money. Just take it all. Seriously. Seriously. I want him to be reinstated so badly so we can do the longest stream ever. Getting all his cards, his bond stories, the cafe, the home feature, everything. I know the playful fighting was so funny. They're like push each other's faces. It's hilarious. You're 5'8"? Oh my gosh. I'm also 5'2". So I think I'm like a whole foot shorter than him. Is he 6'1" or 6'2"? I can't remember what Valko is. Silas is the tallest one we have right now, right? But it's possible that I'm a whole foot shorter. It would be nice just being carried around. Like, I don't feel like getting up. Just carry me to the kitchen. He would do that. He would do that. I feel like he carried her a lot in the trailers that we saw. He even said, what's the difference between me carrying you and you walking in? I think he said that verbatim. He is 6'2"? Okay, yeah, so you're 5'2" also. So he's a whole foot taller than us. Oh my god, I'm 4'7"? Well, he would tower over you. I'm 5'9", so he's gonna need to be strong as to lift me, but I have faith. He could do it. He could do it. I'm 5'3" and have extremely small hands. I think he would be... I think as much as he would, like, throw you over his shoulder, I also think he would be so delicate and gentle at the same time. The way he sniffed her was also very, very delicate and sweet. What do you think of what I want in the home feature where the love interests give MC a piggyback ride, a bridle, and a shoulder carry, with all of them being options? I am in 100% support of that. I need that. Give that to us, please. We need that. Valko seems like the type to get sulky if MC was like, I'm good, I can walk. Oh yeah, he'd be like, no, I need to carry you. I need to carry you. I didn't think I liked size difference that much, but this man... this man is... yeah. He's done whole new things to all of us. I'm 5'6". Some of you guys are so tall. I would like to get piggyback rides from him. Sorry if the amount of times I talk about piggyback rides is weird. It's not weird. It's not weird at all. Rob should be the one getting carried to be accurate to his summer card. That was so funny. I only saw it on YouTube, but it made me laugh. Yeah, what's the point of these muscles if you won't let me carry you? Oh my god, stop. That would make me fold right away. I'd be like, oh my, okay, no, you should carry me. I'm gonna be so honest. Love and Deepspace is the reason why I go up to my husband now and I'm like, carry me. Pick me up. And I'll even say things like, Caleb picked me up. Why won't you pick me up? And I make him do it. That poor man. Shout out, Mr. Choi. I guess I'm fit to be his little raccoon. Oh, that's adorable. He'd pull a true beauty moment where I could see Valko grab MC's wrist, squats down to pick her. Aww. See? I need that. We'd have the laziest MC. For real. She would just be carried around everywhere. I'd steal all of his hoodies and he'd have to pay my girlfriend tax in order to get them back. I would too. Imagine wearing one of his hoodies. Like, especially if you're shorter. Oh, amazing. I think another thing I love about Valko is, aside from him being a werewolf, he feels kind of real, if that makes sense. Yeah, he's very expressive. If you go back and watch which trailer was it? It was the trailer that played during the Moonhowl party when they're fighting. And he's starting to say, look, I was just trying to help, and like pulls her close, but he smells her neck. There is a moment where his entire face softens, and it gives me violent cuteness aggression. It's just so adorable. I would not be surprised if MC does the same thing to his cake that MC did to Silas. Oh my god, that kitten card was so funny. His hoodie would be like a sleeping bag, for real. I'm late, but 1 times a million to your question about being manhandled. I love that. Are you gonna show us? I can show you. I can show you. For anyone that didn't know, if you go to my community tab, this post from 12 days ago, I left a pinned comment with his trailers that got delisted, so you can watch them. All right, we'll watch this together so you can see what I mean. He hasn't been properly released and I'm already missing him. I'm also missing the Colonel and the Painter. I miss him too. Is it this one? Yeah. It is. Okay, this music can shut up. All right. Is it this one? No, no, no. It was my bad. It's the other one. Is this one? I saved all of his PVs just in case. Let's go. Okay. I'm trying to just remember where it happened. I mean, let's just watch it. It's only 3.5 minutes long. You won't like, you guys are fine, right? Watching it? The whole thing? Hopefully Cozy by Joshi is still here to see these trailers. Joshi, if you're still in here, let me know how the volume is.
Trespassing on someone else's hunting ground. That's not very nice. This is what you left behind? You honestly thought I wouldn't settle the score. Hello? Family reunion? Pass. Tell Auntie, Cousin, Grandma I said hi. I'm entertaining a friend.
Sorry. This scene, I'm entertaining a friend whilst fighting, whilst talking on the phone.
Doesn't matter who gets
Sorry.
Now come at me! You think you can be a wolf just by wearing our skin?
God.
Scent gave you away. I don't like having weaknesses.
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
afraid of them. This is my territory. Chasing me around is basically asking for trouble.
And that, I mean...
Locking onto our prey.
Take this.
Embrace the fear of being hunted.
We make a good team.
Isn't it a little too late to be scared at
I
this
know.
point?
MC is such a badass. Seriously.
We'll be taking this opportunity.
I'm going to heaven now.
I like prey that fights tooth and nail to the end. But there's nowhere left to run. Welcome to my private research
And
facility.
the glasses. I mean...
In nature, seekers of the same prey are enemies. A deal. Why should I accept it? Proof of my sincerity. Wear it, and everyone who pledges their loyalty to me will follow you as well. Nifty, right? Once you step out, you're the protagonist of the story. You and I
Okay,
have to fight
we're
for
getting
our
there,
kin
we're getting there.
Until death itself comes for us. Only an enemy. Are you insane? We'll stay with you until the end. Look, I was trying to help.
Like, the smell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I get the exact pause? Hold on. No! I'm desperate. I'm desperate for this stupid exact... That's the face I was talking... Look at him. Please, just... He sniffs her, and then that's how he looks at her. I mean, I'm just saying. The hot science nerd, someone hold me. You're so real for that, lovely. He's a hot, physical, masculine guy with a nerdy personality. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely nerdy. You look at that face, I'm like, how can you cancel? I know. Look at his face. When he goes doe-eyed, I feel like my brain is melting. It's too powerful. I know. His eyes are so precious. I'm already blushing. It's just... Oh, it's just so good. It's just so, so good and sweet. Somebody asked what trope do I think that they would have? Judging by what we've seen in the trailers and him constantly saying stuff about enemies, my guess is some kind of enemies to lovers trope, especially because they fight in their first meeting too. I just don't think it's that hardcore of enemies to lovers, you know? I don't know. I know the puppy eyes. That was you that asked, Crexton? Yeah, I saw it in the corner of my eye. I think that's what their trope will be. I mean, I get the impression that his character type is the rich CEO, but he doesn't seem like stuck up about it. He seems like humble, if you know if that makes sense, and very nerdy about it. Yeah, like frenemies. Frenemies, yeah. Oh my god, good noon from the Philippines. Scarlet Grim, hello, welcome in. I think it's enemies in that his family will yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Certain parts of the PV make me think of a fake dating trope. Ooh, I like that. How scandalous. Also, when he sniffs your neck is quite a change of his eyebrows, but they raise like he recognized it. That's what I thought too. It was like a familiar scent. Didn't it say it said something about something locking, I don't know. Genetically locked. Thank you so much for subscribing. Why am I sweating? See,
You're
look, like,
already dancing with a
he's
wolf.
so
What more do you hear
unserious.
from that? Cheap shots don't prove a damn thing.
Oh my god.
Time for a
I'm
test.
sweating too. I have bakery work at 4 AM. Oh my god.
You're the one who's scared.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out and have a wonderful rest of your night.
Now when you're with me.
A fake dating trope, I agree with that. It might be obvious to the pack that they are mate bonded accidentally. I love that. I love that. And see,
Finally. Interesting prey.
After them, Valko.
after them, Valko, I just love that.
Trap.
A one
Time to hunt.
Okay. Can someone explain that? Where was that? It was here. Is he tripping? Is he tripping by the tree and pretending like walking it off like nothing happened? Not this one, this one.
Now when you're with me.
Is he Did he just trip and pretend like nothing happened? Like just tried to play it cool? Like
Now when you're with me.
But like look at that. I mean he pulls it off. Like I don't even care. I don't even care. He 100% tripped. I mean, it's so adorable. Sorry, I keep playing it again cuz
Now when you're with me.
it's so cute. He's beautiful for real. He's playing just like a real wolf. And MC's outfit here, I know. It's insane. Just when I thought I couldn't be into him more, Zane and Roth might have competition.
Finally. Interesting prey.
Like, he's gonna give everyone a run for their money.
Trap.
Oh,
Time to hunt.
I love him. I love him.
Stay awake.
I want to bite his cheek. Oh, me too. Me
I
too.
like it. Oh, now we're cooking. Smell it, open it.
I mean, that is one tall glass of milk right there. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Sorry. Let's just review this one together too, because this trailer, we really get his voice, okay? And his voice, his VA, sir, wherever you are, I love you. I love you, okay? He looks like one of those Wattpad fictional men. I agree.
Bang. Who are you talking to?
Oh my god.
Take me in for the night. Trying to muzzle me? It's a little too late.
His VA was cooking so much. I mean, did he burn himself a little bit? I think he did.
Are you nervous or something? It's late. Of course I'm gonna play around with you. What's the difference between me carrying you and you walking in?
See?
It's what I do for you.
Also, MC grabbing his chest, she's all of us. She's all
Since
of us.
you're eager to learn and apply newfound knowledge, I'll be your test subject. If you really want to learn about the wolves' secret, fine. Let me just get my scent all over you.
I know.
We were probably in a your mind sort of dynamic.
It's that line. We were probably in a your mine sort of dynamic. That's the line that made me realize, oh my god, his secret times. His secret times. Have mercy.
We were probably
Have
in a
mercy.
your mind sort of dynamic. There, that's better. It's
Valko
too
can be
late.
the big bad
Your
wolf
body
and
is my
MC
scent.
riding.
Now the whole force knows you're my emergency ration.
You can climb through my balcony anytime, for real.
Easy there.
For
Now
real.
you think you're allowed to
Genuinely.
run back for walking into traps.
Can we talk about the fact she was already on
Use a
balcony when he
counterattack.
dropped? I know, I know.
You always say my scent is different. What do I smell like?
Oh,
It's like the wilderness. Earth. Open savannas and the wind. Other times it's a stream. a
see that
mountain,
when she
and
throws
moonlight.
herself in his arms?
And it can often remind me of a
And
burnt
this?
pancake on a stove.
When he licks her?
Just kidding. That's how raising wolves works. Being soft-hearted, even for a second. You
And that face card is wild. What is that? It's wild. It's just
be in their nest. When I like someone, I make a move. Biologically speaking,
I
we
need
came
to
from the
know what
same
that scene
primordial
is when they're in the
biomolecular
grass
soup,
and Valko is
and we evolved
hurt.
under the same conditions.
I don't know.
We're not that different.
I don't know. I can't tell which one's a
also
card
bothered
and
by
what's a
opening up the
Bond
door.
story.
One
But
peek
wherever
is
we
enough for me
hear
to
her
open the
voice,
doors for
it's
you.
a Bond, I think.
The first lesson of hunting 101, don't make any noise when moving and breathing.
Yeah, these are all the
You
cards.
arise, I'm relaxing.
Oh my god.
Did the wolves eat it? You should have said so sooner. I would have run on all fours.
Look how playful he is.
You're lucky today. Well, did I meet your expectations?
Give me that now. For real. He's so adorable. He's genuinely just... I know, the workout's insane. And the fist bumping is so adorable. I know. We need cafe
The answer
appreciation.
I'm... Did the wolves eat it?
And that, did the wolves eat it? Like, what a little punk.
You should have said so sooner. I would have run on all fours.
He's so cute.
Huh? You're lucky today.
Fight me?
Well, Did I meet your expectations?
I know, the towel is so funny. With the tail. Oh my god. The hop and shake in the shower, like, and the swings, it's all so perfect. This is ridiculous. This is insane. That's just ridiculous.
The answer I'm looking for. It's in you. The ending doesn't matter. I'm gonna witness it firsthand.
Oh. Give us Valko. Give us Valko. Yeah, she didn't show any fear or distrust. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure she was just treating his hand when he came in through the balcony because his hand was all cut up. And she obviously knows him, so. Well, that was fun. That was fun, and just, it was needed. I needed to see him again like that. Anyway, I need to get going so that I can maybe find something to eat. And also hang out with my husband a little bit. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all of the new subscribers. Thank you for the super chats, the memberships. I so appreciate that. I hope it was nice to come together and talk about good news for once. Please keep doing what you're doing. Keep spreading Valko's name. Keep spreading love. Don't engage with the bots and the bullies. Report them. Move on, block them, whatever. And just keep doing all of the good things. I will be back probably sometime next week. I'll let you know exactly when. If you're not in our Discord, that's the best place to get notified for when I go live. So you can check it out. It is linked in the stream video description, or the link in my bio works too. I hope you all take care of yourselves and have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Thank you for subscribing. And yeah, have a great evening, morning, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.